What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to predict the the quarterfinals of the European Championships. I'm just going to go through who I think will win each game and go through to the semi-finals of this tournament. So the first game is Switzerland against Spain. Start with Switzerland. Switzerland caused the biggest shock, I think, in the whole entire last 16 games by knocking out France. You know, everyone thought France were going to win this tournament, and so did I. But Switzerland dug in. They were the better team. You know, France were very, very fortunate to take it to penalties and extra time. They showed 3 bits of quality, but their overall performance, they didn't deserve to go through. Switzerland were the better side. Granit Xhaka was absolutely outstanding for Switzerland. So yeah, Switzerland are no mugs. Seferovic as well scored 2 really good headers. They caused the biggest shock of the last 16. And why can't they go further? Why can't they go further? You know, they're a very tough nut to crack, Switzerland. The first time they got this far in the tournament internationally. So yeah, you can't count them out. Playing against a Spain side who beat Croatia 4-3 in a really good game. Spain, like I said, I'm not been convinced by them for this whole tournament, but I did get past Croatia. You know, they threw away a lead. You know, Croatia came back and fought back against Spain. But then Spain took over in extra time. You know, Croatia got tired and Spain took advantage of that. Spain, like I said, I don't think they're the best team. I really don't. Compared to the Spain teams in the past, I think you can get at them. I think that, you know, Switzerland and Spain will both be really exhausted from their games. I really do. I think Spain will have a little bit of an advantage because in terms of fitness, because they obviously didn't go to penalties while Switzerland did. But I'm going to go for Switzerland. I think Switzerland will knock Spain out of the tournament because I'm just not convinced by Spain. Morata as well, even though he scored the other day, I just don't think he's good enough to perform at this level internationally. I've got Moreno as well, but, you know, you just need more than one player. I really don't rate Spain at all. I think Switzerland will win. I think Xhaka will have another really good game. Mbolo as well was very good the other day against France. Seferovic as well is always a threat in the air. And yeah, I just don't rate Spain at all. And I think Switzerland will get through to the semi-finals. The next game is probably the best game in the quarterfinals. Belgium against Italy. Belgium beat Portugal 1-0 in the last round in a very it wasn't a great game, to be honest. Very rough game. A lot of fouls, a lot of yellow cards as well. But a really good goal from Belgium to win the game from Thorgan Hazard. I actually thought Portugal were the better side in the game, particularly in the first half. There wasn't much in it, but I thought Portugal edged it. To be honest, they were unlucky to get beat. You know, Belgium, you know, they've been very good so far, attack-wise. You know, they had that game against Denmark where they were really dodgy. I think Belgium's biggest problem is their defence. I don't rate their defence at all. You know, Boyata, Denier, Alderweireld, Vertonghen. You know, Alderweireld played really well against Portugal the other night, to be fair to him. But I think all these guys are a bit too old, to be honest. Alderweireld and Vertonghen. I don't think they should be getting picked for Belgium, to be honest. They're playing against Italy, who had a really tough game against Austria. Italy's first big challenge, really, since Mancini took over. Really difficult for Italy. I thought Austria were the better side, particularly in the second half. I thought Austria were very unfortunate to go out to Italy. I thought Italy struggled. I thought Spizzola was the only one in the first half who was a threat for the Italians. But fair play to Italy. In extra time, they found a way to win. You know, the best teams don't always win all the time, but they sometimes find a way to win, and that's what makes them the best, or one of the best teams. I think Belgium have a fitness advantage because they didn't go to extra time in their game. But when I look at both teams, you know, it's really hard to call. It really is. Both these teams are glittered with quality. You know, Locatelli, Vertonghen, Lukaku, Spizzola. There's some absolute quality players in both these teams, just like there was in the Portugal versus Belgium game for the previous round. But I think I'll go for Italy. I think Italy will beat Belgium, mainly because I rate Italy's defence highly, and I don't rate Belgium's. I think Belgium's defence will get caught out because Italy are a really good team. And, you know, Italy is so good at the back. You know, Chiellini might be back as well. He was injured. He's been injured since the group stage. You know, him and Bonucci are an absolutely solid partnership. And yeah, I just think Italy will get through, mainly because of the mainly because of what I just said. I don't rate Belgium's defence. You know, Belgium could easily still win this game. I could be completely wrong, but I'm going to go Italy, and I think they'll qualify for the last 4. Czech Republic against Denmark. Czech Republic, again, really big shock, beating the Netherlands. You know, Holland, everyone thought they were going to get far in this tournament, but I did say their defence would be a problem, and it was. The Czech Republic caught them out on the break twice. You know, I know man sent off, De Ligt got himself sent off for a deliberate handball. The fair play to the Czech Republic, they've knocked Holland out of the tournament. They were really good against Scotland. Decent draw against Croatia. Really good against England. You know, England won, but we were very, very fortunate. You know, the Czech Republic didn't get a draw in that game. To be honest, they did play well against us, particularly in the second half. Thought we sat back a bit too much. But yeah, Czech Republic, no mugs. You know, Patrick Schick is their best player. You know, and you've got the 2 West Ham lads as well. They were really good against Holland. Sufal and Soyunchek. So they can't be taken advantage of. They can't be underestimated. So they're playing against a Danish team who, you know, have had a really emotional tournament, as I've already said. You know, beat Wales in the last round pretty comprehensively. I thought it was a really good performance from Denmark. Outstandingly good performance. I thought Dornberg was excellent. He got 2 goals. They're fighting for Eriksson. I think that's what's made Denmark even more threatening. They're a good team anyway, to be honest. You know, I looked at Denmark's stats. They've only lost 3 games in the last 5 years or so. And 2 of them were to Belgium, and 1 of them was to Finland, obviously, in the first game. So that's no shame in that. And they've got some good players. You know, Denmark, they're a very emotional side. You know, like I said, they're fighting for Eriksson. That is sort of galvanised the team. I think this will be a close game. I think that, you know, whoever goes out has had a great tournament, and there's no shame in that. But I'm going to go for the Danish team. I think the Danes will go through. I think they're quite a good match for the Czechs, to be honest. Similar sort of styles, to be honest. I think Denmark will have a bit too much quality for Czech Republic. And Czech Republic, the dream will end here, but they've had a great tournament. So yeah, I'm going to go for Denmark to qualify for the last 4. In the last game, Ukraine against England. Ukraine beat Sweden last night 2-1 in a very, very competitive game, to be honest. They won ahead. You know, Shevchenko scored, and then Forsberg equalised for Sweden, but then they scored in the last minute. You know, Ukraine have extra time to win the game. Ukraine have had an interesting tournament so far. They finished 3rd in their group behind Austria and the Netherlands. Gave Netherlands a really good game in the group stage. Were lucky not to get a draw in that game. You know, beat North Macedonia, then they lost to Austria. But yeah, Ukraine are again, just like Switzerland, can't be underestimated. They're a good team. You know, Nunchuk and Yarmolenko have really stood out in this tournament. They'll be really difficult to beat for England, I think. But yeah, Ukraine have had a really good tournament so far. And then England, you know, England, great result yesterday, great performance against Germany. You know, I was worried getting into the game, but we turned up, we played so well. You know, our best game so far. You know, I wouldn't say we played so well, we played well. Our best performance so far, very attack-minded. You know, Sterling, Kane getting goals. But yeah, beat Germany, you know, but a really, really interesting tournament so far. You know, we qualified from the group. This is our best chance now to win it. As I said, a trophy since the 60s. I don't rate Southgate at all, but, you know, we could win the tournament. We just got to keep our eyes on the ball. I think we will win. I think we will beat Ukraine. I think mainly because we didn't go to extra time with Germany and Ukraine did with Sweden. I think we're going to have more of a fitness advantage that's going to come into play. I think we'll qualify for the last 4 again. I think we play the winner of Denmark, Czech Republic. So that whoever we play will be difficult anyway. I think Denmark are a better team than Ukraine. But that's no disrespect to Ukraine. Ukraine can't be underestimated. It's in Italy as well, in Rome, so our fans can't be there. It was great to see the fans at Wembley the other day cheering the Lions on against Germany. You know, if we did go out, it's been a great tournament. I don't think we will. I think we'll get through to the last 4. You know, like I said, you know, it's our best chance in a long time to win something. You know, really, I mean, the only 2, well, Denmark, Portugal and Belgium, I would say, are the 3 best teams left in it, to be honest. But yeah, any team in this can win it, to be honest. You know, Switzerland could win it for all we know. Denmark, you know, anybody can win it. We've just got to keep our eyes on the ball. But I do think we'll qualify for the last 4. So let me know what you think down below, who you think will make it to the last 4 of the European Championships. I'll do our prediction of the semi-finals once all these games have ended. And yeah, come on England, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, thanks for watching.